Sorry, but I don't want your business, peasant. I only represent people who actually matter in the world. Now please get out of my office, I'm very busy. You just lost us all of our clients for the rest of the year! For a whole year? Wait, what?
Trouble Busters!
My name is Alan. Right now I'm heading to a law firm to get some legal help. Well, if it isn't my old buddy, Alan! Clark? Wow, I haven't seen you since high school. So you ended up becoming a lawyer, huh? You got that right. Being a lawyer is perfect for us elite intellectual types. Not that you'd know anything about that. Huh? Alan, my boy, you haven't changed a bit. You still just don't understand how different you and I are. What are you saying, Clark? Anyway, why did you come here, Alan? This is no place for someone like you. What does someone like me mean? Isn't it obvious? This is a place for important people, businessmen, politicians, celebrities. Why does any of that matter? This is a legal firm, isn't it? Exactly. Someone like you has no business coming here. Hold on, Clark. I came here looking for legal representation. I made a reservation. Look it up. Not a chance. Huh? Sorry, but I don't want your business, peasant. I only represent people who actually matter in the world. Now please get out of my office. I'm very busy. Okay, you're not making any sense at all. What's going on? Don't play dumb with me. Do you have any idea how much it costs to hire a lawyer like me? There's no way you could afford it. Not a chance in the world. That's not true. I did my research before coming here. I have more than enough money to cover the costs. Oh, that's adorable. You did one little internet search and think you know something about lawyers. This isn't my first time. Then once all's said and done, you'll see the price at the bottom of the invoice and pass out from the shock. This ain't my first rodeo, Alan. I've come across thousands upon thousands of people just like you. I doubt you've had that many clients. I know for a fact that you won't be able to afford me. Listen, Alan, you and me go way back, so let me give you some personal advice. You don't want to spend the rest of your life in debt up to your eyeballs, do you? You don't want to make that lovely wife of yours cry, do you? So you can stop putting on the I'm rich and powerful act and go live out your life quietly in your subsidized apartment, okay? You sure act like you know a lot about me, Clark. Don't forget, Alan, I'm a lawyer. If you do anything to cross me, I can crush you with the legal system. I didn't come here to cross you or anyone else. I just want to hire a legal representative, and I'm in a hurry, so can we make this quick? I'll pay the full amount in advance if you want. If I do that, then you'll have no complaints, right? Please. Alan, I've been trying my best to let you down gently, but you're bound and determined to not take a hint. It's getting annoying. Seriously, what is your problem? I'll have you know this is the Mustela Law Firm, one of the largest and most powerful firms in the country. It's not just about whether you can pay us or not. We only take on clients with style, class, status, and power. We can't represent just anyone, don't you get that? I don't recall seeing any of those terms on your website. We shouldn't have to tell you. We've got way better things to do with our time than ward off peasants. We work round the clock to solve all the troubles that rich and famous people come to us with. Not to mention, what good would it do you even if we agreed to take your case? A lot of good, actually. I'm being sued by someone for a king's ransom over something I didn't do. It's a completely bogus lawsuit. I need to get the best lawyers I can to take on the case for me. Oh, you didn't do it, huh? As if I'd believe that? Nah, you're definitely guilty. I can feel it. Poor people like you are always trying to escape responsibility for their actions. Tell you what, since you came out all this way, I'll give you some advice. Oh, my advice is this. Admit what you did, plead guilty, and throw yourself upon the mercy of the court. After that, pay them what you owe them. That should make everything right as rain. If I were actually guilty, then I might be more willing to settle with them, but I'm telling you, I'm not guilty. Come on, Kelly, you can back me up, right? Kelly, are you listening? Looks like your wife is just as annoyed with you as I am. I guess you'll be needing a divorce lawyer pretty soon, too. For crying out loud. Okay, now that an elite lawyer like myself has given you some free advice, I'd say you're done here. You are now trespassing on these premises. If you don't leave now, then I'll sue you for tortious interference with business. Got it? All right, I got it. After enduring several minutes of Clark's verbal abuse, I decided to give up on hiring a lawyer from his firm to take my case. That jerk has always been like that ever since high school. I thought he'd have grown up by now. This is unbelievable. What am I supposed to do now? I need a lawyer fast.
It's okay, Alan.
It is?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get what's coming to him in short order.
What do you mean?
Look, maybe I'll just go to...
Oh, I get it. It all made sense to me when Kelly explained everything. She's totally right. With a plan like that, we're definitely gonna put Clark in his place. He's gonna learn that he shouldn't have messed with me. I'll show him. Trouble Busters! What is up with all these calls coming in today? I can't focus on my work with all this noise. Get over here, Clark. Mr. Norman, what's the problem, sir? You know exactly what the problem is. What? What did you do, Clark? Explain yourself. But, sir, I honestly have no idea. Don't give me that. You just lost us all our clients for the rest of the year. For a whole year? Wait, what? Our firm is going viral on social media, and all of the posts are directing the brunt of their criticism toward you. But how can you tell it's me? A lawyer in his late 20s with glasses, bad teeth, and a tacky mustache? How could that be anyone but you? So tell me what happened, Clark. The whole story. No, I'm being honest. I genuinely don't have any idea. But wait a second. Could it have been Alan? Hello? Alan, we need to talk. About what? Did you decide to take my case after all? No, and that's not what's important right now anyway. What's important is that I'm in big trouble. Hey now, what happened to that cocky attitude of yours from yesterday when you kicked me out? Tell me, Clark, what's on your mind? Just get down here, okay?
It's go time.
There you are, finally! Well, Clark, why am I here now? I think you know. We're going viral on social media! Oh, that, right! You posted that video, didn't you? Maybe, maybe not. In either case, the whole world knows just what kind of a person you are. Don't blame me, you're the one who was a jerk. You posted the video? Admit it! Stop beating around the bush, Alan! Are you accusing me of something, Clark? Yes, and I've got all the evidence I need to prove it! Oh, you say you've got evidence, do you? The original video was posted to an account run by a streamer named KelKel401 and spread around social media from there. And when I looked at the profile picture for KelKel401, it's totally obvious that her real identity is none other than your wife, Kelly. Yep, that sure does look like my wife. Isn't that right, Kelly?
Yep.
Boy, what a coincidence. KelKel401 looks exactly like my wife. You're not still gonna play dumb, are you, Alan? Okay, fine. You want to hear the whole story? Yes, tell me everything right now. Well, my wife Kelly just so happens to be one of the biggest content creators on the internet. She put up the details of our interaction yesterday on her account. The video of you being a total jerk to someone coming in for legal help went crazy viral. It got over 2 million views overnight. What? 2 million views in just one day? It's like I said, Kelly's channel is one of the most popular ones in the entire world. It didn't stop at just Kelly's fans, though. They all shared the video across every social media platform out there. So that's why this is happening? With a big enough platform, creators can completely change societal discourse in an instant. Well, we're not gonna let the two of you get away with this. Uh-oh, looks like the confident and cocky Clark from yesterday is back. Listen up. When you posted the video from yesterday without my consent, you committed a grave violation of my privacy. And because of your violation, our law firm has taken a massive financial hit. I could sue you for defamation if I wanted. The damages would bankrupt you for sure. Is that right? Oh no, I'm terrified. You can put on a strong face and pretend you're not terrified all you want. The fact is that I will sue you and I will win. Isn't that right, Mr. Norman? Clark, don't forget that this entire incident is a result of your behavior. But sir, they've committed a clear violation of the law. I have them dead to rights. We have to defend our firm's reputation. What makes you so sure you've got the upper hand anyway? What do you mean, Alan? Had we published any of your identifying personal information like your name or address, then you might have a case against us. But don't forget, all she said was that we went to a law firm and talked to a young lawyer. She didn't get any more specific than that. She didn't say what firm, what lawyer, or even what city we were in when she described the incident. I don't believe you. You're just trying to avoid the massive lawsuit I'm gonna drop on you. No, Clark, it's just the truth. Have you even seen the video? It's not too long, only about an hour. All right, fine. Let's see the video then. You should watch too, Mr. Norman. Sure, let's all watch it together. Oh no, he was telling the truth. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. But if you didn't identify us specifically, then why have we been getting overrun with complaints all day today? There's at least 100 other law firms in this city. How did everyone know it was us? I'd say it's simply because there's a lot more people than just me who you've been terrible to out there. Now that you mention it, there were several commenters under the original video who left comments saying they had similar experiences. How many times have you done this before, Clark? But sir, you have to understand. I don't want to take on clients who are beneath our firm's reputation. You imbecile! We're lawyers. It's our job to perform our services to anyone who needs our assistance. What's this nonsense about our reputation? I meant to say our brand. I was trying to protect our brand. With a high-class brand like ours, we can't just represent anybody. Protect our brand? You've destroyed our brand, Clark. Well, please hear me out, okay? Haven't you said enough already? What is it now? More excuses, I suppose? They don't have any evidence. They said they were treated rudely by a young lawyer, but there's no way to prove that they were talking about me. Glasses, bad teeth, tacky mustache. It's obviously you. But there's not a shred of hard evidence. For all we know, Alan and Kelly completely made the story up out of thin air. We made it up? Are you serious? Admit it, you've been jealous of me ever since we were in high school together, Alan. Not really. You just kept bragging to me about everything. Your clothes, your backpack, your shoes, even your notebooks. Seriously, who brags about having expensive notebooks? Exactly. You're jealous because I told you all about my extravagant lifestyle. Dude, Buying expensive notebooks isn't extravagant, it's just stupid. You see, there it is again. Name-calling just like in high school. Just because you haven't emotionally matured beyond high school doesn't mean I haven't either. In any case, I'm willing to be the bigger person and write off this ugly incident as an immature act of harassment. However, I won't let you off the hook scot-free. How about this? You get on your knees, apologize to me, beg for forgiveness, and swear that you will never ever do anything like this again. Clark, is there no low to which you will not stoop? You're a piece of work, man. What's that? Too proud to apologize for what you've done? You low-class people and your foolish pride.
Oh, would you please shut up already? I've had it up to here with you, you pathetic little pipsqueak.
Hey, I'm not a pipsqueak. Clark, I'd shut up if I were you. She sounds serious.
I've got all the evidence I need.
Anyway, why did you come here, Alan? This is no place for someone like you. How did you...
But wait, there's more. Check this out.
Sorry, but I don't want your business, peasant. I only represent people who actually matter in the world. Now please get out of my office. I'm very busy. You are now trespassing on these premises. If you don't leave now, then I'll sue you for tortious interference with business. Got it? This is bad. Very bad. Well. How did you get that recording?
My stuck-up elitist jerk sensors just started tingling the moment you first started talking to Alan yesterday. So I took the liberty of recording the whole conversation.
Is that what you were doing on your phone? I thought you were just texting or something.
I was doing that too. I know how to use a cell phone, you moron.
Man, did I ever hit the lottery marrying you, Kelly. You're the best.
If you really feel that way, how's about buying me my favorite strawberry shortcake later? With extra strawberries, please.
I'll buy you 10. I cannot believe what I just heard, Clark. There's no way I'm gonna let you talk your way out of this one. But sir, that's another violation of my privacy. Again with that nonsense? If I may be so bold, Mr. Norman, allow me to give my professional opinion as a legal expert. Ugh, what now? Oh boy, did you hear that, everyone? The legal expert is gonna speak. Let's hear him out. Perhaps you can make the argument that the social media posts were legal, but this is an actual physical recording of my voice. Go on. Do you know what that means, peasant boy? Well, that means that the two of you are guilty of eavesdropping. That's not just a civil violation, it's a criminal violation. And since you've just now played it to my boss in an attempt to get me fired, that means you've demonstrated actual malice. Why are you laughing? Uh-oh, if Kelly's laughing like that, it can only mean one thing. What does it mean? Tell me. This is how she laughs when an arrogant scumbag has made a critical error in judgment. That's bad news for you, Clark. What? I haven't made any mistakes. I'm a legal expert. It's my job to know the law. What did I get wrong? What is with this woman? Oh, Clark, I know exactly why she would be laughing like that. For the love of all things holy, did you really pass the bar exam with legal opinions like that? Of course I passed the bar exam with flying colors, may I add. Then why don't you know that she did nothing illegal by recording your voice, you colossal moron? What? Eavesdropping is when someone other than the parties directly involved records a conversation in secret and without permission. For example, let's say that someone other than you, Alan, or Kelly had recorded the conversation that went on between the three of you at the office yesterday. That would be an act that would qualify as eavesdropping. However, Kelly, a directly involved person, recorded the conversation herself. There's nothing illegal about recording your own conversation. Wait, it's really not illegal? Quite the contrary. I'd say what she did was nothing more than preserving evidence in the likely case it becomes necessary. Say, for example, if she needed evidence in order to prove that she had been wronged by another person. Are you talking about me? I may not be a super elite legal expert like you, but even I know that there's an obvious distinction between eavesdropping and just recording. That's odd, isn't it? I, the lowly peasant, knew something that you, an elite lawyer, didn't know.
He called himself elite? This is the funniest thing I've seen in weeks.
Shut up, you! Alan, this is all your wife's fault. Hey, don't blame my wife for this. If you hadn't been a condescending jerk to us yesterday, none of this would have happened. Not to mention, you've apparently done this to a lot more people than just us. You used your own self-importance as an excuse to turn away countless people who needed help. The comments on Kelly's post prove that. The fuse for your self-implosion was already lit well before we got involved. And who lit that fuse? No one else but you! No! Alan. Kelly. Words can't express how sorry I am for what he put you through. I know this isn't something that can be fixed with a simple apology, but I feel the need to take responsibility as a partner in this firm. Well, we don't blame you at all. Be that as it may, I'll see to it that Clark receives a proper punishment. You're gonna punish me? And rightfully so. I'm not going to let you just walk away from this as though nothing ever happened. This firm has suffered immeasurable financial damage as a result of your egregious behavior. And that's not all. You've been providing that same sort of half-baked legal advice to all the other people who have consulted with you before now. No! I've been an impeccable professional! This isn't the first time I've gotten complaints about your attitude toward clients, not by a long shot. For example, in a case where the typical damages awarded are upward of $10,000, you tried to get them to settle the case for less than $1,000. There were extenuating circumstances in that case. Okay then, would you like to explain all of these other complaints that your clients have made? What the? That many? So much for the whole elite lawyer shtick.
How did you get hired here in the first place?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! These complaints are all baseless, defamatory. They think they know more about the law than me, then why don't they act as their own attorneys? Every single one of these complaints has already been investigated, and in every single case the complaint was found to be valid. What are you saying? That you are the worst lawyer I have ever seen. That's not true. A class action lawsuit for malpractice has been filed against you, and I'm supporting it. As of right now, the total amount of damages is over $200,000. $200,000? That's a ridiculous amount! You've caused a world of damage to not only your clients, but to every single other lawyer in this firm. Once that lawsuit has been ruled on, I'm also going to sue you for the reputational damage you've done to my firm. But $200,000? There's no way I can pay that! You should have thought of that before ripping off your clients all these years. But it's not fair! It's not fair! Not fair? Good grief! All of my clients have wives, families, friends. Everything I don't. Seeing how happy they were, it just made me sick. No. You did this out of jealousy? Yeah, and so what if I did? It's still all your fault, not mine. I've got brains, talent, money, everything that makes a man valuable in this world. And I'm not that bad looking either. But you were always the one who got all the girls. They never gave me the time of day. You're already married to a beautiful wife and I'm still single. You don't deserve her. Clark, you are one miserable, pathetic, pitiable person. Shut up! You can't criticize me. You aren't half the man I am. That's your problem right there. The only way you can feel good about yourself is to put other people down. You project your own shortcomings onto the people around you because you know deep down that you aren't half the man you think you are. You want to know why you're single? Because no woman would ever want to be with such a self-centered, delusional man as you. It's not just women either. Friends, co-workers, clients, everyone who interacts with you winds up hating your guts in the end. No, they don't. And then there's the issue of your appalling lack of self-awareness. You don't realize that you're a loser. Hey, come on now, you're just being mean. I'm not a loser. I wouldn't have to come out and say it like that if you could have realized it by yourself before it was too late. Tell you what, Alan, to show you how truly sorry I am, how about I take up your case for you like you wanted? You said you were dealing with some kind of lawsuit, right? I'll take your case and make sure it's a slam dunk win. Sorry, but that's already taken care of. Huh? Fortunately for me, I found another lawyer willing to take on the case at the last minute. He had everything all taken care of for me within a couple hours of consulting with him. Oh, well, good for you.
If you had actually taken the case for us right away, we would probably have lost a massive amount of money by now.
Clark, my boy. You're young, and your career as a lawyer is just getting started, so I wanted to let you off easy at first. I thought that you would come to see the error of your ways. However, after seeing your infantile behavior today, all the hopes I had for you were shattered to pieces. Mr. Norman, I am so sorry. I'll never do anything like this ever again, so I beg you, have mercy on me. It's far too late for apologies now. I'm going forward with my lawsuit. There's nothing that will change my mind. But, sir, there's no way I can put together $200,000. Just how in the world am I supposed to get my hands on that much money? You're a lawyer. $200,000 shouldn't give you that much trouble. So what if I'm a lawyer? That's too much. Well, then I suggest you find yourself a good lawyer. If you can get anyone to defend you, that is. Stop mocking me! My life is falling apart!
Your bad reputation's gonna follow you everywhere. It's game over for you, Clark, and no continues.
Alan, do something. Stick up for me. Tell him to reconsider. Are you really looking at me for help? We were high school classmates, best buddies. Can't you help me out for old time's sake? Best buddies? I never liked you. All you ever did was brag to me about your own life. Come on. This is my future here. My career as a lawyer depends on you. I'll take you out for dinner one of these days. How about that? There's a really good ramen place on the corner. Their noodles are the best. You mean Toraburu Ramen? I heard the owner got mad and threw a full bowl of soup at a customer a few weeks ago. A video got posted and he's getting absolutely dragged on social media right now. Which I guess is something the two of you have in common. Oh, okay, then we can go somewhere else. I'll pass, Clark. It's gonna take way more than a lousy bowl of noodles to get you out of the mess that you're in. Oh no, this can't be happening! Don't you think it's time for you to face the fact? I've learned my lesson. Honestly, I have. It'll never happen again, I swear. I'll do anything you want. If you don't help me, I'm ruined. You've got a lot more people you need to apologize to than just me. Still, though, I can't help but notice that even after all this time, you're still only thinking about yourself. You want to keep your precious career as a lawyer? You're afraid of being ruined? You're not sorry at all. You're just terrified that the bill for your deplorable behavior is finally coming due.
An apology that's just words and no remorse is like a strawberry shortcake without strawberries.
Then, what's gonna happen to me now? What am I supposed to do? Tell you what, Clark. How about I give you one piece of free advice? You mean you're gonna help me? Oh yeah, I think this advice is gonna be very helpful to you. Really? What is it? Please tell me. What you should do right now is apologize to all the people you've cheated up until now and pay every cent of the massive damages that your victims are awarded in their lawsuit against you. That should make everything right as rain. You've got to be kidding! That won't make anything right as rain. I think we've taken enough time out of Alan and Kelly's busy schedule for one day. Clark, you and I are going to talk about the rest of the details in my office. Can I take a rain check on that? Well, Kelly, it looks like our work is done here for now.
Then that means it's time for my cake.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. Wait! Come back! Alan! After that, Clark's victims were awarded the full $200,000 from their lawsuit. Once word got around about what he did, Clark couldn't find work as a lawyer anymore. So he ended up getting a manual labor job in some factory, working long hours every day. Seeing him now, you wouldn't believe he had ever considered himself an elite lawyer. Now, as for his law firm, obviously they had to deal with some reputational and financial fallout from Clark's actions. However, Mr. Norman, one of the partners, personally went to all of Clark's victims and offered a sincere apology, which restored trust in the firm and brought it back from the brink of collapse. And as for me and my wife Kelly, there you go, Kelly, your very own super extra large strawberry shortcake.
Yes! I love you, Alan.
We're just as madly in love as we've ever been, and we have so much fun together. Now that we've put that whole ugly incident with Clark completely behind us. Trouble Busters.